Blackstone presents God's Away on Business, Sean Duffy, Year 1, by Adrian McKinty. This book is read by Gerard Doyle. 1. 0 hour approached, and the city hardened into shape, that familiar Victorian brick jigsaw that had partially evaporated in the fog. Buildings shoved up from the mudflats of the Lagan in defiance of Laga, god of the river, and Lear, god of the sea. Belfast had 1,000 years of history, but only as a village or a fort. The city itself was a 19th century invention. Belfast, devout and profane and hard, making ships for the Empire and linen for the Empire's tables. When the Titanic went down, all the beds and furniture on board were made in Belfast. The tablecloths and bedsheets were made in Belfast. And of course the ship itself was made in Belfast. Belfast overtook Dublin in population and rivalled Glasgow for title of second city of the British Isles. All that gone now, of course. Now, from the ruined edifice of the bombed-out bank, I looked out on a city at war with itself, killing itself, crucifying itself in the name of 2 different interpretations of the word of Christ. Bombed buildings, boarded up stores, empty lots filled with ferns and fast-growing trees. Left to its own devices, Belfast would all eventually sink back into the mud. Maybe that would be for the bloody best. 2 incendiary devices had gone off earlier in the evening. One of them was at a carpet warehouse, and a thick, acrid black smoke was drifting east-west across the city. The odour was sour milk and chlorine. What the hell were they putting in carpets these days, I wondered. A siren wailed on the other side of the river. A bus engine growled and stalled. The army helicopter, hovering 1,000 feet over the Falls Road, hung and buzzed like a malevolent wasp. A transistor radio in someone's backyard 2 streets over was playing a B-side of the Kinks that I couldn't quite place. "Detective Sergeant Duffy, what on earth are you doing up there?" a voice said. Chief Inspector Black was staring at me through a hole in the smashed-up floorboards, the twisted rebar, and a fog of cigarette smoke. I was thrown for a second, still getting used to the sergeant bit, and noting that the destroyed iron supports were now an abstract expressionist sculpture someone like John Chamberlain would have really dug. "Just checking things out, sir," I said. "Well, get down, man."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?